Hi friends, Shableek here and I am back with another YouTube video. So I just got finished watching the entire season of the show On My Block on Netflix, season 2. And you know, I gotta say I'm very impressed. Now, usually when shows come out with a second season, it don't be as good as the first season, but this season it was pretty good in my opinion. Also, I have my sister here so she can say her thoughts, but she's just not on camera right now.
Hey guys!
Also, there will be spoilers in this video, so if you did not see the video yet,
What you
if you did not see the show yet, or the new,
if you ain't see the new season,
if you didn't see the new season, then click off this video because there will be spoilers, and I'm not liable for anything after this point that you hear. So the show starts out and it's a month after the shooting that had happened at Olivia's quinceañera, and
first it was a really good montage of a bunch of people who had apparently died inside of the hood. So it was like all these memorials for people.
Oh yeah.
It was that, I loved that part. That was a really good part because it just shows you how the real hood is. Like, that's really how hood is where I live. If you go down the street, not where we live, but
there's like a cemetery down the street.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you go down the street in the hoodlum parts, it's a bunch of teddy bears next to pictures of people who died. Twan, I seen his memorial.
Oh well, either way,
tribute.
That's how it started off.
So basically we find out that Olivia died, but Ruby didn't die. He got shot though. So he had a broken arm, and we find out that he still is kind of sad about it. You know, he's still affected by it, and everybody else is too. We're just like getting over the mourning and death of somebody who died in their family or in their community. That's all that really happened in the first episode.
Also, in the first episode, we found out that Caesar got kicked out of his brother's house. Yeah, he's been living with, what's her name, Monse?
But the dad doesn't want her to have him over, so he kicks him out of there. So he's basically homeless now. And
basically, to sum it up, the entire season was just a focus on all of the friends trying to keep Caesar protected from being killed
by the gang member Terrell, or Latrell. Was that his name, Latrell?
Yeah, I think it was Latrell.
Yeah, well, Latrell apparently was the one who shot the two. So they're trying to stay away from them so they don't get shot next, basically.
And even though that was the main purpose of this season, I still liked how they had other subplot points in there as well, but they didn't make them overpower the entire season. Like, for instance, Ruby's brother Mario had a baby, or well, he was going to have a baby, and turns out it wasn't really his, and you know, it wasn't a main thing that took up the entire time of this show. Another subplot was when Monse finally met her mother, and instead of them trying to make it, you know, a drawn out situation,
they just got to the point.
They
went through the whole month. They showed the whole story in that month, and that's how they're really good at that too. Like, all they'll do is like turn the camera. That whole fast montage shows you everything that happened without you having to watch 10 episodes of it. So that was a really good montage too.
Yeah, we didn't get a long drawn out story with her trying to figure out if she wants to be with her mother. It just took one episode and she made her decision. Oh, when his mom gave it away, or well, put it in the Goodwill.
This one thing I didn't like though. I didn't like how at the beginning he lost the money, and I found it really unrealistic that the Goodwill wouldn't have checked the bag. Because if you give something to Goodwill, you're not just gonna take the bag and be like, okay, it's heavy, I'm not gonna check it though. Like, you know?
Yeah.
I kind of was like, okay, it started off a little dumb with that idea, but I still liked it.
That was one of the things that I found stupid, like how the mom just takes a bag full of money and doesn't, you know, think to check.
Like, if your son has a bag in his room, obviously hidden or not out in the open, why would you think it's okay to just grab it and then on top of that take it to Goodwill. That's even worse. Like, but I did like, I found it a great season. It was a very great season. I gave it an A. I just don't like that. And there's other things that I found a little bit like unrealistic, even though at the end of the day it is a show, so I'm not gonna say, oh my god, that's so unrealistic. But one thing I can say is it was a really good, it was a great film. The first season was good. This season was great. So I'm hoping like this next season becomes like even better than this one, because I was crying in like every 3 episodes because it was really good. And one thing I can say is Monse and Caesar's relationship, oh my gosh, it's like I like it, honestly, because it's like, okay,
I find it annoying. They need to just break up and just be friends.
She was really down for him, yet he still did her dirty, and it's like, it's so realistic, and that's what I like about it. Because not every couple is going to be so amazing. I just don't like how he went about telling her that he smashed another girl. But I don't know. I don't know what she going to do in the next season. She seemed like she really cared about him.
So, the plan that Caesar and his brother made, what's his brother's name? Oscar, is it?
I don't know.
I think it starts with an O, but I'm not sure. So basically, Caesar and his brother, they paid the other gang that they have beef with, or whatever you want to call it, and they paid them with dirty money.
Dirty money.
Yeah, dirty money.
Dirty money is usually money that comes from like gang members, and like it has something written on it, I believe, that shows that it's from a gang member. It's old money.
Well, it's money that can't be used.
Yeah.
So they ended up giving them that money in exchange for Caesar not dying or anything. And then eventually they got caught by the police. Like all of them got arrested, everyone in their neighborhood. And then so in the end, all 4 of them, Monse, Jamal, Ruby, and Caesar, was all walking home, I think. Where was they going?
They were all walking home from school after hearing about the incident, and so Monse is like, okay guys, I'm gonna go because I don't relate to you guys now.
Oh yeah, she was saying how she was gonna go away to boarding school and they wasn't believing her.
Yeah, they're just like, look sis, you do this all the time and we really don't care no more. Peace.
So eventually she started walking off, and then next thing you know, a truck comes and snatches all 3 of the guys up while she's walking away. And then she's like, should I turn around and go back? And she does, but they're nowhere to be found. And the next thing you know, she gets snatched up. And then that's the end of the season. And
I like that cliffhanger. The only thing I didn't like about it was that I'm like I don't know. I just feel like who are these people?
Because you would assume that they all got arrested unless they have extra members.
Yeah, and I just want to see who these people are. I'm waiting for the next season.
I'm ready for season 3 already, if it's going to be a season 3, and that probably won't be until next year. That's the one thing that I don't like about how it was released all today, because it's like, it's nothing that is stopping you from watching the entire season if you don't have a life. We was able to watch the entire season today.
I mean, like, most people did binge watch it. Like, it's hard not to binge watch it.
Because it was really good. Like, it wasn't, it's not like Empire, or no shade to Empire, but
it ain't good.
It wasn't doing too much. It was relatable, and
it was something you would want to see. Like, you want to see the characters win, so you want to continue, because they kept losing and losing. So the character Olivia and her disappearance, how did that affect the show?
You mean her death?
Yeah, her death.
It didn't really bother me.
Exactly. And like, I was talking to one of my coworkers, because you know, I binge watched it, then I went to work, and I was like, I didn't really care for Olivia. She was like, I didn't even know her name until I saw the new season. But yeah, I didn't really think Olivia was much of anything. She was pretty, and that's not really much of anything. My personal opinion is like, Olivia wasn't, there's 2 types of girls. There's the basic one that you don't really care about because she's basic, and then there's the different one that everybody is like trying to look for, like the special gem. She was not a special gem. She was just a basic chick. And then you got the other girl characters, like Jasmine was her name.
Yeah.
That annoying girl. Look, she was not likable, but she wasn't like every other girl. Like Ruby, he did some good development throughout the show. So he has gotten better from the first season, and he kind of got more of a personality that I liked. Like he was more so about trying to become himself, trying to make right with the universe. And he even became friends with Jasmine.
As far as Jamal, I feel like he's the most childish one out of all of them.
But I like him though. He's pretty funny.
He's funny sometimes.
Caesar isn't really much of anything either. Even though I still think his character is very important, and here's why: because he's with Monse. If he wasn't with Monse, he'd probably not be that important, but a pretty boy. And it's because he is just a pretty boy. He's like this pretty boy inside of a gang who obviously doesn't want to be in the gang. He wasn't really funny or anything. He wasn't spectacular, but he was good enough to stay in the show. And if he died, I would have probably felt some type of way.
So this wraps up our little review of On My Block Season 2, the Netflix original series. And yeah, like I said, I'm already ready for Season 3 on the first day that the Season 2 came out. But I'm just gonna have to be patient and wait till next year. And I'm just gonna have to hope that 13 Reasons Why Season 3 is pretty good. Yeah, because that's all I'm gonna have to look forward to.
Hulu.
Anyways, if you have anything that you would like to say about On My Block Season 2, leave it in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with a friend. I'll see you in my next video.